Many people find math intimidating, some topics seem complicated. Changing the subject of an equation can feel like one of those topics, but don't worry, it's simpler than it sounds. In this essay, we will demystify the process of changing the subject. We'll start with the basics. Then, we'll gradually move to more complex scenarios. By the end, you'll understand how to manipulate equations with confidence. You'll see how useful this skill can be in real life. So let's dive in and unlock the power of changing the subject. In algebra, we use letters to represent unknown numbers. We call these letters variables. An equation is like a balance scale. It shows that two expressions are equal. The subject of an equation is the variable we want to isolate. It's the variable we want to solve for. To change the subject, we use basic operations to move things around. Imagine you have the equation x plus 5 equals 10. Here, x is the subject. We want to get x by itself. We can do this by subtracting 5 from both sides of the equation. This gives us x equals 5. We've successfully changed the subject to x. Changing the subject often involves using opposite operations. To undo addition, we subtract. To undo multiplication, we divide, and so on. Let's look at some examples. Y minus 3 equals 7. To isolate y, add 3 to both sides. This gives us y equals 10. 2z equals 12. To isolate z, divide both sides by 2. This gives us z equals 6. Remember, whatever we do to one side of the equation, we must do to the other side. This keeps the equation balanced. With practice, you'll master these one-step operations. They are the foundation for tackling more complex equations. Now let's try changing the subject in equations that require two steps. Consider the equation 3a plus 2 equals 11. Our goal is to get a by itself. First, subtract 2 from both sides. 3a equals 9. Next, divide both sides by 3. A equals 3. We've successfully isolated a using two steps. Remember to follow the order of operations, PEMDAS BODMAS. This helps you solve equations in the correct sequence. Section 5. Working with parentheses. Unwrapping the equation. Parentheses can make equations seem more complicated, but don't worry, we can handle them. Let's take the equation 2 times, the quantity of x minus 4 equals 10, as an example. First, distribute the 2 to x minus 8 equals 10. Now we have a two-step equation. Add 8 to both sides, 2x equals 18. Finally, divide both sides by 2 and x equals 9. By carefully unwrapping the equation, we've successfully changed the subject to x. Just remember to apply the distributive property correctly when dealing with parentheses. Section 6. Taming fractions, clearing the denominators. Fractions in equations can look scary, but there's a simple trick. Get rid of them. Suppose you have the equation x divided by 4 plus 3 equals 5. To clear the fraction, multiply every term by the denominator, which is 4 in this case. This gives us x plus 12 equals 20. Now it's a simple one-step equation. Subtract 12 from both sides to get x equals 8. By eliminating the fractions, we made the equation much easier to solve. Section 7. Real-world applications, from temperatures to recipes. Changing the subject isn't just an abstract math concept, it has practical uses in everyday life. Imagine you're traveling to the US and want to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. The formula is F equals 9/5 C plus 32, where F is Fahrenheit and C is Celsius. If it's 20 degrees Celsius, you can plug that in and solve for F. But what if you know the Fahrenheit temperature and need to find Celsius? That's where changing the subject comes in handy. Rearrange the formula to solve for Cc equals F minus 32 times 5/9. Now you can easily convert Fahrenheit to Celsius. This concept applies to many situations. You can use it to adjust recipes, calculate distances, and much more. Section 8. Conclusion. Mastering the art of equation manipulation. Changing the subject of an equation might seem like a daunting task at first, but as we've seen, it's a matter of understanding basic operations and applying them strategically. Remember to keep the equation balanced by performing the same operation on both sides. Practice with different types of equations to build your confidence. By mastering this skill, you're not just conquering a math concept, you're gaining a powerful tool for solving real-world problems. Embrace the challenge and enjoy the satisfaction of finding the unknown. Section 9. Practice makes perfect, test your skills. Now it's your turn. Try changing the subject in these equations. 1 y plus 7 equals 15. 2, 4x minus 5 equals 11. 3 times b plus 2 equals 18. 4 a divided by 3 minus 2 equals 4. Remember to show your work step by step. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become in tackling any equation that comes your way.